In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to do hair. So we're going to go ahead and look at the brush off to the left here, which are your green are your keeps, your red are your delete brushes, and your blue is your blend tool, which we'll use on the third step. So our delete local brush is set as my default. I'm going to go ahead and use that. That's a flood filling brush. I'm going to start to take out the background. By swiping, you're going to see it's going to fill in all the areas right next to that blue edge. Since we work off of edge detection, it snaps right to the edge. And same on the other side, one big swipe, taking out the background for us. Our second step is going to be our image autofill with keep, which is going to generate our keep mask. Green is our keep, red is our delete. And generally what I like to do is turn off my object edges just so I can see where the background is popping through the hair. Our next step is using our blue blend tool, which is our blend exact tool located underneath your red pens in your tool palette. And I'm going to go ahead and paint over the area where we have hair showing through the background. Going around the top, don't want to go too close into the highlights of the hair. It will start to take out parts of that. If I were to blend over his face or his eyes, I could take out part of his eyes, so I don't want to get that crazy with the blend brush. With that done, I've got a nice ring of blue on the outside, which is our blue transition line, which is going to extract the background out. I'm going to go ahead and create my cutout to transparency, and notice it renders it up with the progress bar on the bottom and creates our cutout to transparency. And then I can actually change the background color to white. There's our detail. Now notice I did get a little bit of a cloudy spot here on the top. This is something that will happen if you do leave a little bit of a green spot behind as well. And if I use my zoom tool to zoom in on the area up here, you'll notice I've left a little spot of green. And not purposely, but that is causing that area where we have cloudiness in our cutout. So in our workspace, I'm going to go ahead and use my blending tool again, paint over that little dot, and the last tool I can actually use is my camera tool, which is a preview tool. By selecting the camera, it's going to preview only the area where I click and drag over. And now that little cloudy area should be gone. And there we go. So zooming out back to our 100% and creating that final cutout, you'll notice that cloudy area is no longer there, and there are all the detailed strands of his hair.